this. I don't need to hear someone screaming I'm an asshole. You know, I appreciate the honesty, but I just don't need it. So here we got the cops, fake news, Debbie Hillian keeping it real. Oh, this is the slowest ever. So the poverty pimps are probably going to be making trouble. Come on, Daisy, you got to get the poverty pimp hose. So. Hey, poverty pimps, take one of them home with you in your backyard. Come on, have a heart. They can use your bathroom and running water. Hey, poverty pimps, we deserve fresh air. Take some home with you. Government funded, probably poverty pimps. Oh, we got the park rangers here. We don't have people doing very much because the poverty pimps are holding everything back. Their job is just to keep people down and out, you know, intense, steal our parks. We haven't had this park, you know, for the neighborhood for almost 5 years. This happens all the time, you know, they come here, they have a big production, the poverty pimp hoes come here. They never take them home with them. They never park them one of the tents in their backyard, let them use their running water. You never hear a damn thing from the poverty pimps. Not a damn thing. They never say sorry when people die like Josh, you know, living in the shit show, and I didn't even get to find out because the guy ran away crying. So hopefully they'll clear out the parks, but hey, poverty pimps, go home so we can have our park back. Are you human traffickers too, poverty pimps? Somebody came here, a beautiful Native woman, screaming that this is a sex trafficking freaking park. And I gotta tell you, a couple of us definitely believed her. So I'll definitely be finding that little video clip and putting that up. Fake news. They won't even give me an answer when they're going to do a story about the urine fumes downtown East Side. Not a fucking word from these fuckers. You know, for almost 5 years, they come downtown East Side, smells like a toilet throughout the whole pandemic, and they're all quiet. Well, we suffer. We pay climate change tax, and we don't even have fresh air. So what happens is the government pretends, because it's all staged, okay? So they fund these poverty pimps, then they pretend that they have more power than the park rangers or the police officers. This is just A huge waste of taxpayers' funds, and it doesn't accomplish anything. This isn't the first time they came, you know, the first time that they've done this. They keep doing it over and over again. And in 5 years almost, we have not had a park. They're fucking pussies. Who made the Vancouver police pussies and the park rangers pussies? Did you do that, voters? But the fact that none of these poverty pimps mean anything to them, you know, because they won't take them home to their backyard. They could each take a tent home to their backyard and say, let's give the neighborhood downtown East Side, which is an absolutely systemic racism shit show. Who else's neighborhood could you turn into an absolutely shit show unless it was a native neighborhood? And everybody's involved in it except for me. You know, fake news is involved in the systemic racism, and not any of the news can go, oh my God, it stinks down here. It stinks like hell. This is not healthy. This is urine fumes turned into pneumonia. Yeah, I do. This would be our park if we could have a park, you know. And we just had a woman run up here and say this is a sex trafficking park.
Oh, yes, so
Yeah, so yeah, I've heard, I never put them on YouTubes, but I've recorded some weird shit down here about sex trafficking. I was in a homeless shelter, and a 19-year-old beautiful Persian girl was aged out of foster care, and they brought her to a homeless shelter, the women's homeless shelter, and they sex trafficked her one night, a whole bunch of guys. She never came normal. She was absolutely beautiful. She was childlike, you know, really childlike person. Yeah, it was horrible. Their names were Candy and Candace. That's all I have. Yeah, I've witnessed a lot. I have a YouTube channel. I don't even remember how many murders I've been to, how many stabbing scenes. I know Sarah Bly from the Oops, I had to counsel 2 rape victims because she told them that they're not allowed to complain about rape in the open, I call it open Rapeheimer Park now. They weren't allowed to. They cried to me. And as a victim myself, that was hideous. I'm not qualified. So I told them, listen, I'll find out who Sarah Bly is, and I'm going to go after her. And I've never stopped going after her. How can you tell young women that? Your lives are destroyed forever. You know, destroyed forever. I've never gotten over mine.
Really?
Yeah. I recorded one, so if I ever have to go to court, that I could take the video out.
I mean, I've heard stories about this park.
Yeah. I heard rape underneath my window when I lived at 40 East Hastings. I seen murders. I seen people die underneath my window. I seen everything. I'll never be normal. I just can't wait to turn 65 and leave Canada.
Pretty crazy. A lot of people.
That's the only reason why I'm not totally depressed is in 2 years I'm out of here.
I'm staying.
Pardon me?
I'm staying.
I don't like the cold.
And you, do you live near
I live by Oppenheimer Park.
Yeah.
The same shit.
Yeah.
They make them take it down. Hate it.
Yeah.
But they do this all the time and then nothing happens. And in fact that these poverty pimps are government funded, you know, that's a conflict interest. You got a government saying they got to come down, then they hire these people. That's pretty satanic. That's like right out of the Freemason handbook, you know.
Just a waste. Why would you want to keep people? 2022.
I don't understand it.
I was homeless for 3 months.
Not unless you have an agenda for your country and you have to destroy your country within.
For 3 months. I got them over.
Anyway,
I was working. Yeah.
they're doing nothing. I got to put my hand down, so.
You can get a
Yeah. And so why did you want to come down?
Why did I come?
Yeah.